Today, market sentiment is quite optimistic. Investors have shifted their attention from the Fed's latest decision on its key rate to the trade conflict between the United States and China. The parties are going to meet today, however, high-level talks are planned for October. It also became known that the Bank of England capped its interest rate at 0.75%. However, the bank's officials pinpointed the economic risks associated with the uncertainty of Brexit. The lack of a signed agreement on further cooperation with the European Union may lead to a weakening of inflation. Remarkably, its rate is already below the largest values. Nevertheless, the pound-dollar pair is steadily rising amid hopes for a Brexit deal between London and Brussels. Today, its quote surged to the level of 1.2560. During the European session, the pound sterling jumped to its two-month high against the US dollar after Jean-Claude Juncker, president of the European Commission, stated that the agreement could be reached by October 31st. Today, the euro-dollar pair is trading in the same range near 1.1050–1.1060, pushing higher. The pair has been growing for the second session in a row, while traders are trying to evaluate the latest decision of the US regulator. If the pair breaks through the short-term resistance at 1.1080 and the current highs above the level of 1.1100, it may grow and test the new 1.1121. This week, the US dollar index failed to resume its growth, trading in the same range near 98.40. The USD chief pair gained ground after a 20-25 points decline. However, the pair is under pressure for the second session in a row and continues to retreat from its three-month highs. The Swiss National Bank's decision not to lower its key rate following the European Central Bank and the Fed strengthened the Swiss franc and forced traders to close long positions on the eye. The Swiss franc also asserted strength amid the growing demand for safe haven assets and the escalation of the geopolitical conflict in the Middle East. The Swiss currency is likely to attract buyers while declining amid the recent positive news from the market. Since the United States is not going to release any important reports today, the pair's dynamics will be determined by market sentiment. Traders will be closely watching the progress of negotiations between the United States and China next week, as it may lay the groundwork for the resumption of high-level trade talks next month. You were watching Market News on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Stichina. We wish you profitable deals and have a nice weekend. See you on Monday.